Right, so we have here this is an open spool off a front differential from a BMW X5. These front differentials in the X5s have fixed welded spools, so the gear is welded on to the spool. This one, although the gearing is in good order, has suffered planet gear failure. So these planet gears have got hot and damaged and worn, and have actually started to actually eat through the actual pinion. So you can see here they're actually starting to rub through. So it was only a matter of time before this went pop. So what we've done is we have removed the ring gear from there, machined it off. We will now install the new gears. We have these. Nice new fresh gearing. So these will now go into the spool. We'll set the preload up into the spool, and then what we will do is we will fix this back onto the crown wheel back onto the spool. We'll then press that into position. We've already got the measurement that we need to accurately set the actual distance between the crown wheel and the pinion, and then once we have done that, we will then TIG weld the whole circumference of this spool, so then it is back to original spec, and we will trim it with necessary sims in order to get it to the required spec. So that is how we solve these fixed spool planet gear repair problems. Right, so you've just seen how we weld them, how we weld these fixed spools. This one here that's been welded is now about to undergo setup into this case. So this will go in here now, and we will trim it back to where it needs to be. This one is one that's just been done, so we've got 3 or 4 here at the moment. But you can see there, that's sort of the weld once it's finished. And you can see that we've also got, I don't know if you can see that, but we've got all the new planet gears which have been preloaded. So that now, this now will get set up into there. We'll set the backlash where it needs to be. We always have to, these will never go in with the original shims. It just can't be done. We've tried it. Even though we've set the distance from the crown wheel to the spool correctly, or as close as we can get it, we always have to retrim when we put them back in. So normally that takes 2 to 3, sometimes 4 attempts to get it exactly where we need it. But yeah, I just thought I'd send a quick video just to show you how we actually do that and what it all looks like. So we're just now shimming up. So we're going to trim it up the actual the diff here. So we've just checked it and it is at spec, so we're going to readjust now. So we have hundreds of different shims that we use. The exact size that we need for this we haven't got, so we are custom grinding one to suit, and I think this will get us damn near close. It may need another quick adjustment after, but we'll see once we've trimmed it up to see what sort of tolerance we're getting. Okay, so all completed. X5M front diff, all done. Welded spool, so you can see there. You can hear the backlash. She's beautiful. She's all specced up. Now with these units, there is people out there just sticking a bearing set in these, and it doesn't really work unless the diff is really minor. But generally it doesn't work. The reason I say that is because once these start to fail, you'll have swarf, and the swarf contaminates everything. It goes behind the races and all sorts of areas. It gets in these channels down here that you just can't access. You've got 2 of these here, all behind the gears and the preload shims, all behind there. You get a lot of swarf, and you just can't get that swarf out of them. So if you just put a new bearing set, the swarf's still in there. So once the computer started to heat and release all that swarf out, you're into, straight away into issues. So the only way to do it properly is to machine these off so you can literally get them clean enough to rework them. These need to be literally clinical in order to reassemble these, else you're just going to have the same problem in the future. So just bear that in mind. We like to think that if a job's going to be done, it's got to be done right. You can't cut corners. It just causes everybody involved headaches, so always best to do it right.